What to do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. Why this even happening now, man? After all this time, why now? Why we reliving this thing all over again, man? It's been 4 years. 4 years since this incident happened. And here we is reopening up again. Now all of a sudden, Briz want to fade. Now all of a sudden, why y'all think that is? Why do y'all really think that is right now after so long? Why do you think that's what it is right now? Again, because they teaching him how to fight now. I'm telling y'all this. Y'all, look, ask anybody who know the truth of what I'm talking about. The man just joined the Nation of Islam. And the branch that he's so-called under, according to him, out of his own mouth, it's called the FOI. The FOI. That's called the Fruit of Islam. That's the security staff, the self-defense staff. Those are the ones who fight for the nation. That's the military branch and staff of the Nation of Islam. That's why when you saw him in line with the bow tie, with all them guys, that's supposed to be the Nation of Islam Secret Service. That's the branch he under now. And that's why he daring and real courageous, and he won't get back because he joined them now. So he want people to see him and his team in action. So he want to use the Nation of Islam to do his bidding and dirty work. When he be going live, do you know some of them be inside the comments? Look, when he go live, they be inside the comments talking to him. They went back and saw him get beat up, and apparently, I don't know what's being said behind closed doors, but this is why he's very outspoken now and letting it be known it's still on. I still feel the same way. I ain't forgot nothing. I want the fade. That's why. Terrible, man. I'm talking about just straight up terrible, bro. Then I'm listening to him on one of the other lives he was doing. He disrespecting people, calling them pork eaters and swine eaters. Y'all swine eaters, y'all pork eaters. I'm like, oh, this dude really let this stuff go to his head, man. He don't know nothing about God. I swear they don't know nothing about God, man. These people is terrible. They really believe that God gonna send you to hell for eating pork chops and bacon and sausage. Like these people foolish, just stupid, because they don't know nothing about God. The Bible say the kingdom of heaven is not about meat and drink. Well, that make a lot of sense. Jesus says it's not what goes into a man that defiles a man, but what comes out of a man defiles him. Right. You do know that, right? These people be killing me, boy. He won't get back. And he really feels some type of way. You know what's crazy? He contradicts himself so much, it ain't even funny. Like, for instance, he said about Mook. Mook didn't even do nothing. Mook swung and missed. Well, if Mook swung and missed, why you hate him the most? He said Cal was doing something. He said, but he was bragging about how hard Calico father hit him. But he mainly mad at Mook for missing. So Mook, he said Mook missed and didn't hit him at all. It was Calico father who really got off on him. But he mad at Mook the most. even though he was the one that started the fight, even though he was the one who put his hands on Mook first. I don't get this dude, man. Something wrong with that dude. A lot of his supporters, man, is actually not liking him no more, man. I'm just keeping it real, man. And I feel the same way, man. It's, bro, after seeing what I'm seeing and hearing what I'm hearing, bro, I just be shaking my head like, I don't want to believe another rap come out of your mouth, brother. I'm talking about like the believability is gone, man. You talking about a broken, emotional dude. Like, bro, why are you so broken and emotional? You'll swear that man actually really been into something. Man, that's crazy. He ain't even getting to nothing. You ain't even getting to, he didn't get stumped out, dragged out. He didn't have a busted nose, a busted lip, a busted eye. Man, you only got stole on twice. And you will swear the way he acting toward these brothers as though they really killed somebody, like they really stabbed somebody, like they really robbed him or, and that's not even the case. And then it's so contradictory because he's sitting up here talking about how fake T-Top is, how fake Tay-Rock them is. But yeah, you calling them your buddies, your guys, your homies, your niggas. But they fake and all this. And then you doing the same thing. Like you doing the same thing. You've been talking with, bro, Mook put up text messages of y'all two talking back and forth. Now you don't like the man. Like, I just don't get this, man. Like, and just like Mook said, you will never get that 100,000. That 100,000 gone. You will never get that. You will never get that. Oh, you will never get that. I'm sorry. That I keep telling you, man, that's not gonna happen. You're not getting that from the URL. I tell you this though, on some real stuff, you might could get that from ARP now. But you don't even know how to do that. I mean, the things Bridge doing is so lame, man. It's like you only want URL to pay the 100,000. You don't want it from RBE. You don't want it from Chrome 23. You only want the URL to pay the 100,000. Because according to him, this is what he said out of his own mouth. Because they released a video showing the fight, and his guy is in the fight who actually got killed. So he said they was exploiting his guy that got killed, and because they did that, he taxing them 100,000 for putting his guy in the video. And he really think he doing something because that's what he's saying. Saying it and getting it is two different things. You can say whatever you want. You ain't got it, do you? You've been asking for that 100K for how many years now? 4. You ain't got it. They not going to give it to you. And now what's crazy, they ain't worse than what it was at a time where you might have could have got it. Now you really can't get it. And he believed he entitled to it for the wrong reasons. And this is exactly what I'm saying when you don't even really know business and you don't understand what you're doing. I keep telling you, they can't give you 100,000 because there's a many battle rappers who already put in more work than you who believe that if you get it, they should get it too. It becomes a domino effect. That's bad business for URL to do that for you. Even if they wanted to give you the 100,000, they can't give it to you. Because again, they got to give it to Tay-Rock. You was under Tay-Rock. They got to give it to T-Top. T-Top came in with you and been here longer than you, putting in more work. They got to give it to Geechee Gotti. He won Champion of the Year 3 times already. They got to give it to Rum Nitty, who also won a tournament title. They got to give it to Verb. They got to give it to too many other people who feel that they just as good as you or better than you and put in more work than you. So they'll never give you 100,000. Hell, Surf with their spokesperson, he wasn't even getting 100,000. Surf said he was getting 60. And that was just last year. And he believed he entitled to 100. And like I said, I'm just tripping off the brother. He talking about Mook always talking. Mook ain't do nothing. Mook swung and missed and backpedaled. And then he jokingly said, but man, Calico Father, man, when he hit me, huh? But he never bring up Calico Father. He talk about Calico Father, the one got off on him. But he ain't mad at Calico Father. He ain't mad at really Calico. He ain't mad at, but he mad at Murder Mook. Like that's, bro, sound crazy, man. That just be sounding crazy. Another thing, crazy, Mook the one been the friendliest with him. Mook the one been the friendliest with him. I don't know, man. Briz terrible, man. His stock going down more and more and more and more by the day, man. It is, man. I hate to say it, man. Your stock going down more and more and more and more by the day, man. That 100,000 is out of reach. But again, I always try to help these brothers out, man, if they willing to listen, man. You can get that 100,000. You're going to have to battle against Easy the Block Captain. You can get that 100,000. And if I'm you, that's what I do. That's what I do. You and Easy set up the battle and pay-per-view it. You're going to get your 100,000. You're going to get your 100,000. Other than that, you're not going to get it from the URL. And he ain't doing nothing but trying to set Calico and Mook them up, man. That's all he doing, man. He got that team behind him now. He got them Nation of Islam behind him now. So he won't get back, man. That's all this thing is about, man. That's why he reliving this stuff, bringing it back to the forefront. He cursing them out, calling people swine eaters. Now he's saying that the beef ain't over. It's still on and popping. Like, man, at this point, Briz, man, it's just hard to respect that brother, man. I'm just keeping it 100.
Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets